Hi Aries, welcome into your reading this Saturday morning. Okay, those of you who are not seeing it Saturday morning, it's kind of like when these videos go up. Hit the notification bell so you can see when a new video does get published. All right, for Aries, the third going into the final week of July, fourth week of July, that's what we're reading for. What is the situation for my beautiful Aries that final week of July, that third going into the fourth? Well. I feel like you're leaving something shitty behind and you're going towards something stupid happy. You're like done and over with something. You have the Tower and the Sun. It's very interesting when you have one negative card with an extremely positive card. I think whatever this Tower moment is for your betterment. It's like you get offered some kind of passionate new beginning, but you feel like it's flaky, or you feel like you've been taken advantage of, or you feel like it's, I don't know, you walking away though gives you some sort of maybe possible satisfaction. We'll see when I clarify this, but this is like something shocking. This is like shock and awe with the Tower. Yeah, job collapse, fight, breakup. Sometimes it's just shocking news, and it's happy shocking news because the Sun is there. I do feel like whatever this is, it feels like it's for your betterment. It feels like it's something actually positive, not so negative. It's like almost like a blessing in disguise, whatever this is. You could be dealing with a boss or another female that's very smart, cerebral like yourself, an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, friend, sister, family, something. Anyway, this person has been a thorn in your side, or you feel like you've been neglected by this individual. This is not for everybody, but it's a very specific message for a few of you guys. And because of this neglect, or because this like lack of acknowledgement towards you, this happens. I mean, this was a powder keg anyway. And now you're happy for whatever reason, like leaving, this happening, etc. We'll see. What is coming towards my Aries? What's coming towards my Aries, please? Naturally, we're going to have a new chapter, the world. Yeah, I had a feeling this had everything to do with you understanding your worth and your value. And I had a feeling that you weren't being acknowledged or noticed by any means. So here you are as the Empress with two world cards, okay? And in both world cards, it's just showing me right here that you're starting a new chapter. Excuse me 1 second. All right, I had to pause the camera for a second. I knew somebody was trying to come in. Oh, okay, and I didn't want distractions. All right, so I want to see something else, particularly the world. Yeah, this has something to do with some of you guys juggling something for a long time. Maybe a team at work, maybe a third-party situation, maybe a third angle, and it's just like, I don't know, I think I keep hearing enough is enough with you. What is it that Aries doesn't see coming their way? Because I feel like you're getting all these new opportunities, especially ones that you're going to love, albeit romance or work. And you're just going to head down that path. I see partnerships, honestly. Knight of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, the bottom of the deck. Knight of Wands talks about something that's casual, that's flaky. It's in, out. It's like this guy's on his motorcycle carrying his wand. It's like, I'm going to ride in, I'm going to ride out. It's like an affair. It's casual. It's non-committal. Same thing with work. It's something that you're really not committing to. You're just like, okay, whatever, it's there. Seven of Pentacles. You're pausing and reflecting on the time and energy you had invested in this person, this relationship, or this job. You feel like it's been flaky. You feel like it's been casual. You've been juggling. Some of you guys have been juggling two things. Two jobs, two people, two scenarios in your life, a shit show in your life in one hand, and then another that's calm and peaceful that you're trying to establish on the other. What is the advice here for Aries, please? You guys are about to walk away from something or someone. Why does this Queen of Swords keep popping up back here? Interesting. You're about to walk away from something or someone. Or at least it feels that way. And it's saying you should in your advice. There's an earth sign here. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. I don't know if this is a coworker, a love partner, a brother, a sister, a friend, a neighbor, a somebody who's like fucking annoys you. Walk away from this person. Two of Swords. You're torn. You really don't know what you should do with this person. Partner up with them or leave them in the dust. Seven of Swords. This talks about ghosting, sneaking away, doing something that's in the shadows, like cheating, lying, stealing, or it's conniving, or it's strategizing. So when I'm looking at all these cards in your advice position, it's definitely telling you to walk away from a particular person where you're torn, and you need to strategize this exit plan of yours. Or you need to be smart in how you handle this situation. A gentle touch. You also have to be patient. Not that the card is coming up, but I'm saying so. Mainly because of the Seven of Swords. So when I clarify, we'll see. Because I'm very curious for you, Aries. I don't want you guys to kind of like make a mistake here. Because it looks like there's somebody here who's kind of like stealing your thunder. That's why I'm looking at. I'm like, why do I keep staring at the Tower card? That's because somebody here keeps stealing your thunder. And you know your worth and your value, the Empress. And you're like, this isn't fair. Do I stay or do I go? It's not fair that they've been keeping me at arm's length casually. So now, what should I do? Walk away. But in what way do you walk away? I have to see, guys. Maybe walk away from this relationship. Maybe walk away from this person. Maybe walk away from your own thoughts of doing something wrong. So that's why I want to clarify. All right, let's see what the outcome of the week is here, please. Strength. Wow. Resistance. Resisting something. Ace of Wands in reverse. Rejecting the flaky. Rejecting some passionate new project, rejecting an offer, rejecting an affair, a fling. You're resisting it because the ace is in reverse. Yes, it's an opportunity, but you're like, no, thank you. Ten of Pentacles, marriage, commitment, money on your home. Four of Pentacles, holding on to somebody or someone for dear life. Or your finances. You're holding on to money from your home and your finances or something like that. And you're resisting some new thing. Now, you resisting the new thing, I don't know if that's good or bad. We'll see, because the Wheel of Fortune's at the bottom of the deck. Universe is giving you another go. They're trying to push you ahead, Aries. They're trying to change the dynamic in your life. Because this is turning into a stuck situation. And they want you to use, how can I use this the right way? They want you to use your lessons that you've learned the right way. Interpret them and use them. Less so much your passions and your feelings and things like that. More like taking your lessons that you've learned up until now in order to make those difficult decisions. Because in your advice position with the Two of Swords, it is asking you to make a choice of some kind. Mainly it's saying walking away from something, but strategizing also. Like walking away from a situation. There could be a powder keg going on over there. And you're like, best you not be in the middle of it. Let's see, let's continue. What is the Tower and the Sun, please, for Aries? This 3rd to 4th week of July. The Knight of Wands came out again. I think it's something to do that is something that's casual. Yeah, and the Five of Wands in reverse and the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, which I love, because in the next setting you have the Empress. The Emperor and the Empress are a power couple. They're unstoppable, unfucking stoppable, right? Interesting, because I'm seeing the similarities with the second deck. I'm using a different deck now. We're under what's coming down the pike, Emperor, Five of Pentacles being left out in the cold, the Moon, secrets, things you don't know that are going on behind the scenes, the Tower, the powder keg that I was talking about, the Queen of Cups, and the Six of Wands. I have a feeling, plus the two cards that fell out, which is the Knight of Wands and the Five of Wands in reverse, I'm getting the sense and I'm getting the feeling, Aries, that there is some sort of scenario going on and playing out behind the scenes. Your intuition is kicking up right now. You're feeling it. You're noticing that some shit is going on and going down, but I think you're trying to mitigate your own personal fallout. I think you're trying to play this smart and not get caught in the middle. I know that you're being pushed to your wit's end right now. That's why you're in this place where you have to, or you feel like you have to do something. That's why it's telling you play it smart and strategize. See, with the Knight of Wands over here and the Five of Wands in reverse, the Five of Wands in reverse talks about your blocks, obstacles, and issues moving away. I know July wasn't easy for you. I know you were busting your ass towards situations or in a relationship or, your job, and you weren't being noticed. You feel like you're being snubbed. But that's going to go away at the end of July. This is why you have the Tower and then the Sun. Fucking finally, the garbage gets removed, the fog gets lifted, and not necessarily from your own eyes, but from everyone else. I think the moves that you've been making the whole entire month are now starting to play out for you, resulting in some sort of success. But of course, this Tower moment has to happen. It has to apply. I think you've reached your breaking point. But the Five of Wands in reverse is like amazing, because it means whatever those issues were, they finally go away. Maybe somebody finally acknowledges you. Maybe you finally get a raise. Maybe you finally get a promotion, or that new job you were looking for, or that relationship, or the issues that you had in a relationship with somebody, they finally remove themselves. Let's clarify the Empress, the Eternity card, and the World. Okay, only one card, and that's Death in reverse. I feel like something has been dying for you, Aries, slowly dying, whether it's a relationship or a job, and maybe you haven't let it go yet, or maybe it hasn't transitioned for you, but the Justice is coming in, all right? It's like this thing has not finally finished, and it has to finish, all right? And mostly it's going to finish when you let go. That's why you have the walking away card in your advice position. You have Justice at the bottom of the deck. This could be legal, you getting a fair, balanced, honest decision and some money. Others of you, this is your own personal justice that's coming in for some situation where you've been treated quite rotten in the past. You're starting a new chapter. It's just a matter of letting it go now and letting it transition into something else. What's the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles? Whatever this casual flaky thing is you're contemplating it. You know what that card means. You finally take action. You've had enough. You can't take any more. You're done. You don't like to stagnate. That's a sucky place for you. It's uncomfortable and it puts you in a headspace and you're like, no, no. The Empress. You're thinking about your worth and your value. Eight of Wands. You start taking action towards that. Knight of Swords. You become vocal. You open your mouth and you deliver some serious messages to people. Like, what in the actual fuck do you think I'm doing here? Just sitting here picking my nose waiting for you to entertain me? No. So you just kind of like, I don't know. I feel like you man up, like you bring yourself up to this place and you're like, I'm taking action. I can't anymore. I know my worth and my value. Why am I sitting here accepting less? And you don't. I think you just take matters into your own hands. That's what I'm trying to say. Let me see what the advice is here. What's the Seven of Wands, though? I mean, Pentacles, please. It's about a relationship. It's about a job. And there's a Seven of Pentacles behind it, too. I think you say something. I think you blurt something out. I think you rush in. And I don't know if you feel like time is against you, that it's either do or die or you've got to do it now before it's too late kind of feeling. But that's kind of what it is. Eight of Cups. Two of Swords. Yeah, someone's lying. Someone's keeping secrets behind your back. Someone's not putting it out there. Someone's being a big-ass bullshit artist. Four of Pentacles, but you keep holding on. And it has everything to do with this person. This person's not telling you everything. You need to get curious, Aries. You need to be a little Aries that you are, Page of Wands. Be that excited little kid and be curious as all shit and try to figure things out. That's why you have the Seven of Swords. What else is the Seven of Swords, please? The Hierophant, your marriage, your commitment to somebody, or your job. Six of Pentacles, job. Breadcrumbs, if it's a relationship. And the King of Cups in reverse. All right, somebody here who's emotionally unavailable or just unavailable in general, giving you breadcrumbs in a relationship or your marriage. It's time to bounce. You're not going to be happy. What's this King of Pentacles about? Please clarify this person. The Moon. They are hiding secrets. Six of Wands. Interesting. Three of Cups. This person is secretly trying to find their own personal success. So if this is somebody you're competing with at work, they're secretly trying to get promoted or one up on you, some shit like that. With the Three of Cups, it's just getting good news. So they're keeping some kind of secret from you, for sure. Others of you, if this is in regards to love, they're seeking some sort of reconciliation with you, but they're not telling you so. Six of Wands, Three of Cups. Three of Cups is good news. It's dating, it's networking, it's putting yourself out there, it's reconnecting, it's reconciliation. But Six of Wands talks about success. The Moon talks about the secrets, the things we don't say, the things we keep in the shadows. So there's this person, your incoming person's not telling you stuff. Aries has says a 2 of Swords there in their advice. Can you clarify a little bit more, please, for Aries? Oh my God, another 2. It's making choices. Queen of Swords. Page of Swords. You need a little bit more information, Aries. You have to juggle 2 situations right now. That's what it means about, and I just saw a little, there it is. I just saw it, a little orb go by. For me, those are signs, those are signals like from angels, etc. I think you have to play both sides. That's what the 7 of Swords is telling you. You have to play 2 sides right now. You have to juggle something. Weigh your pros and your cons before you make this decision. This other person is involved somehow, some way, third party. If not, and this is you needing to be in your headspace and nowhere else. Not in your heart, not in your emotions, not in your feels, not even in your actions. You need to get more information. Page of Swords, you need to get FBI, right? Because there are some things going on that you're not aware of. And I think that if you get all this information, you can prepare yourself. 1, 2, you can arm yourself with knowledge, because knowledge is power. And 3, make your moves. All right, that's the advice. So take care, Aries, with that. Let's see the outcome of the week, please. What's going on here with 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands in reverse? You might get some offer, and I think you're going to feel like it's flaky, and you're going to reject it. And once you do, I think something else amazing comes along right after it. Yeah, 2 of Cups in reverse, and the Queen of Cups. Whoever you're having feelings for, or partnership situation, there's a rejection there. There's like, no thank you. I don't want this flaky thing. I think, though, you do have options. Meaning, once you reject this, something else comes in for a partnership that you will accept, that you will both agree. It's very interesting. What is the Ace of Wands, please, in particular? The Hierophant. A healing, 4 of Swords, and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. You're walking away either from a marriage commitment or some job that you've put a lot of time and effort in, career situation also, and you're healing. You're like, I'm going to take one of my little pentacles, I'm going to plant it somewhere else so it can grow over there, not over here, because here sucks. So that's what's going on, and you're rejecting it because you're like, it's too flaky for me. It's non-committal, it doesn't feel good. It's like, I learned all my lessons from my past. This is my plan. And you do it, and you commit to yourself. That's amazing. It's like, Aries, love thyself, and you should. All right, romance angels, what do you say here for Aries, please? Wow, I think that you had to hear this whole, those of you who stayed to the very end of this video, I think you needed to stay to the end of this video to hear the end. Because I feel like the ending of this video wrapped everything up for this whole read. All right, tell me what's going on romance-wise. What did I say, guys? What did I say? I think you're being tested by the universe. I think they're giving you some shitty little flaky offer, and I don't think you're going to jump. I really don't. All right? Calling in your soulmate for those of you in regards to love. This Ace of Wands in reverse, you reject. You're like, I'm not doing flaky anymore. Guess what comes in? New love. So obviously we're going to clarify this in the extended reading. We're going to drop more tarot and we're going to analyze it. Stay optimistic about your love life. Like I said, it can be just a test right now because once this clears off your plate, the good stuff comes in. All right. I really want to read from Shadow and Light today, Oracle, because that's what I'm vibing. Tell me about Aries, please. Tell me about Aries, what they need to hear. And then I'm going to pause you because I need glasses, and I don't have them here. All right, let's see what's going on here for you guys. You got vulnerability and empathy. All right, let's see what this is all about. Empathy is the ability to truly feel and be with someone in their feelings, to walk together with them on a dark road. It's not standing beside and waving at them, but truly being there for them, to hold their hand and drown with them for a moment and be able to feel their emotions. By understanding how they feel, you can help to pull themselves up to the surface again. To be able to say, I feel sorry with you instead of I feel sorry for you. Let their feelings blossom in the darkness. Let them spread out and in a way that can be freed of some of the pain. When we're vulnerable, we let other people in. It's a way we can show them the dark path we are talking about with its flaws and its nastiness. We let them see the parts of us we have tried to hide deep under the surface. Therefore, empathy cannot exist without vulnerability. If you don't dare to show yourself and what you truly feel, it's almost impossible for others to understand you and show empathy towards you. This card challenges you to think of your vulnerability as an asset rather than a liability, as a strength rather than a weakness, a true power within you. You have so much to gain from showing your true self. Again, it's like remapping your brain to think another way. It might feel extremely scary to show your vulnerability in front of someone, but don't you admire people that do this? Don't you think of them as brave and strong? Showing vulnerability is often seen as being weak, but it's actually being extremely strong. Someone opening up to you might make it easy for you to open up to them, and likewise, you can help someone else to release their feelings by revealing yours to them. A bond of trust and empathy can then start to flourish and grow. Affirmations. My vulnerability is my strength. These are things you can say to yourself to help you remap your mind into thinking this way. And again, it is talking about opening up to others. Interesting. All right, guys, this is what I have for you this week. Everyone else that are members, I'll see you over at the Extended.